Wonder Woman was the biggest hit of the summer, and there's no surprise why. Finally, females from all over the world were given their own cinematic version of Superman. A woman who was super fast, super strong, and super skinny. Sure, I'm happy with the fact that we're seeing more female protagonists in action movies, being portrayed as fierce and strong. However, why is it that all male superheroes look super buff and all the females look like Victoria's Secret models? In movies like Captain America, Batman, and Superman, the guys are super muscular. The actors, Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Chris Evans, all look like bodybuilders. But when we cast female superheroes, Hollywood only wants them to be pretty and thin. Why? Women do CrossFit too. This brings us to our topic today: Hollywood's female protagonist archetype. In order to fully understand this, we must explore common media misconceptions, the lack of actresses with a strong build, and male Hollywood producers' roles in actresses' figures. There are many movies that have set a standard for females everywhere. Even as little girls, we wanted to be princesses, rescued by a prince, and then live happily ever after. An article by senior editor from Travel Age West magazine, Michelle Juergen, states, Disney movies say women can be brave, but must also have stereotypical lady qualities and maintain a pretty face all the while. Well, let's analyze this. The movie Cinderella tells us that if you're pretty enough, a rich prince will save you from your horrible life. The movie Sleeping Beauty tells us if you're beautiful enough, a wealthy prince will fall in love without even knowing you. The movie The Little Mermaid teaches us that changing your body and giving your voice up is definitely acceptable. Just make sure it's for a handsome well-known prince. Former deputy editor from Time magazine, Kristen Saylor, states that this influence could be good for boys. It could encourage a better body esteem and for them to be more helpful. But it could be damaging for girls. It could make them to become more susceptible to having a bad body esteem and becoming less confident. The lack of actresses with a strong build is too big of an issue to ignore. Society has created a shared mindset that females should look a certain way. Well, maybe there'd be a change. It is the 21st century after all. So it wasn't just young females flocking to theaters to see Wonder Woman. Those ticket lines were full of adults. These were adult women who were so happy to see a strong heroine on the big screen. She is a hero, an Amazon, a warrior, an inspiration to females everywhere. And we're considered to believe that we only come in one size. Super skinny. Is this a message for our youth? That you can accomplish anything. You too can become a superhero. Just make sure you look like a supermodel. In 2011, a movie was released called Haywire. The main character was Gina Carano. Gina Carano is an MMA fighter and had a good, strong build. Unfortunately, this movie received mostly negative reviews. Maybe if Gina Carano had looked a lot more feminine, this movie probably would have received more positive reviews. Atomic Blonde is one of Charlize Theron's best movies. She plays as a government assassin working as a double agent, and boy does she kick butt. As she was taking down man after man, I began to realize how thin she was. Theron, being in her 40s, must have had much difficulty losing and maintaining all of that weight. It's ironic how she's in a role requiring her to engage in hand-to-hand combat with huge men, but is forced to lose weight. Hollywood producers continue to create great movies. They have a keen eye for the movie's overall image. They also have a discriminating eye on which actress has the right figure and a figure that needs to be changed. According to BBC American News from Bridget Brown, British actress Emma Thompson threatened to quit her job after what a producer said to a co-star. "Will you lose some weight?" If Emma had not threatened to quit her job, that co-star would have been forced to lose weight by any means necessary, or she would have been fired. It shouldn't matter what size or shape you are for you to be talented and successful, right? That co-star is just one of the many actresses who are forced to lose weight, not only to fit into a certain movie role or to fit into society's view on women, but to fit into the producer's image. We have identified through common media misconceptions the lack of actresses with strong builds and male Hollywood producers' roles in actresses' figures that a standard has been made, and that standard is made to be broken. I admire the protagonist in Wonder Woman, but I'm in a room full of Wonder Women right now. I'm looking at a group of women and men who are not going to allow someone to box us into a certain archetype, because we now understand that we're beautiful the way we are. So you can work out, or you can sleep in. You can lift weights, or you can lift books. As long as you love and accept yourself, you are a superhero. Thank you.